Mm.
Let's call it is what it is.
It's not acceptable. Still happens daily though. See, he says it happens daily. I know that's not our mindset. Because I don't look at, like, if I see a married man, I'm excited. Like, oh my gosh, thank
Mm-hmm.
the Lord you decided to
Me
make
too.
that.
I'm like, oh my goodness, that guy looks nice. And then I see that, oh, you
Yeah,
got to run like
I'm
a cataract.
excited.
Where am I
I'm
going now?
excited,
Run like a roach. Scatter.
but I don't understand how that makes that somebody more appealing.
We would have to talk to the professional not carers, homewreckers to say that, because either that's a target, either that's a mark.
We need to get sprinkle sprinkle. You think we
Uh,
can
uh,
you think
uh, 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 mm, mm, mm.
I'm
That
gonna
is
reach
the
out
most.
to her.
She's injected so much poison into the dating scene.
I'm gonna reach out to her. A woman, not a prostitute. If you're serious about this dude and he has that, I just took off my ring mark. Hmm.
Excuse me.
All right, so black women already have the answer. What is the answer?
Mm. The answer is,
Dun, 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 dun.
for
As it
me,
is a red flag. Mm-hmm.
you have left your first love.
Mm, that's good. What's the first
It's
love?
God.
Yeah. Mm.
Um, the we have rejected the cornerstone. We have rejected
Ooh.
our foundation. We
Yep.
rejected our first love.
So you're
Um,
saying we're in idol worship? Is that what you're saying?
yeah,
What's the idol? Is the idol the relationship, or is the idol self, or is the idol the man?
all of it. Because at
Ooh.
this point, it's so stacked. The interest is so high in our efforts to try to run things and control things and manipulate things. It's just the debt is so much. That's why Jesus really had to come and save, because in our efforts to try to fix things, we probably wouldn't even. It would be just like the American debt, just too much that nobody can.
Why did you have to add that in?
Because it is just like that. It's like that's what it seems like in the eyes of the men that like are looking for wives. It's like it's just too much out here. It's too much effort. The needle in the haystack. Forget the needle. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna go somewhere else where it's in abundance. And um we have the answers, and it comes with our God-given identity. We got to go back to the manufacturer. When the TV's broken, we send it back to get fixed. We got to go to the repairman. We're broken. And our efforts and these people that are broken, they cannot do anything for us. And if it's a spiritual thing, and if it's a curse, if it's no man on any stage can do anything for you except that person is led by God and is telling you to get in your word and get before God.
He said when people are worshiping their own attention.
Yeah. Occupied, scrolling,
The
scrolling.
idol is attention. The subject is self. Nice, Stanley. That's nice. Yeah, that summed up. Yeah, that actually like really summed up what you. Hmm.
Yeah, it's all of that. And so when now now you gotta break that self. You're like, ooh, that's hard. Mm. You gotta break it back. You gotta peel it. You gotta break up the fallow ground. You gotta do so much stuff. You gotta plant the seeds, and then the enemy might come and steal the seeds and uproot it. So
Do you
it's a lot of
think that it's harder for women to break self than it is for men?
work. Because of
Why?
our emotional attachment, and men are more logical, so they'll think, okay, that makes sense. Woman, it doesn't feel no. And then we just get
Mm.
so ill guarded. And so yeah, it's a deeper um a deeper well that we have to.
So you really think I'm just like, okay, so you think that it's harder for women to change than it is for men because women are more emotional?
Um, yes, because our change has to come with, it has to be an environment, it has to be safe, it has to be these certain things for us to like fully surrender. Now we can change, but we'd be like with that side eye, like, uh, but it, but you're still in an arrested state until you get with that person where you just that care in the world, like you're a little girl in the candy shop, like how Jesus make you feel. It has to be like that, or you just can't just relax, like, fully relax in it. It takes more of us because we're weaker, the weaker vessel. The God tells the man to deal with us in that way because we are the weaker vessel. It's just some things we need in order to fully be fully expressive without the, I believe so. Mhm.
Interesting. Okay.
Mhm. It's true. Like even me asking for help, like at work, when I was at work, I'm running here. I'm gonna show them that I'm a good worker. But the Latino girl, mijo, can you get this for me? And she over here not even sweating. I'm like, how's she doing that? And I'm over here killing myself. Maybe I need to use what God gave me to help
Yeah,
my.
I don't know why you don't, because I do. I do not do all that.
That was back in the day because
You cannot
I did not
pay
even know.
me to
I
do.
did not know. I thought my performance, which is masculine probably, for the work wife situation, and I was just burnt out.
I will act like I don't know how to do anything. I'm like, I don't know how to do that. I don't know what that means.
But it wasn't so much like that. The acting, I really needed help. I
Yeah,
really did. But I thought me going above and beyond would get me the reward, and it really didn't when I really needed an extra hand
right.
and not be afraid to ask. You
Yeah,
know,
I see that. I could see that.
right.
I could definitely see that. So
Yeah.
you felt like wanting that's a problem that black
Yeah.
women
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
is
because
asking
we're
for
out here
help.
doing it all ourselves, and then we end up in TikTok crying in the car. Oh my god, I can't do it anymore. Eventually, you're gonna crack, and it happens all the time. Like,
I need
yeah,
to get
I
on
got this
TikTok because
going
I
on.
didn't
My
miss a
oh
lot of
my god, I
videos.
got a bald spot. Like, it just it comes out. It comes out of our bodies. We don't do well with that stuff. It just ain't supposed to be like that.
Well, do you think that that has actually been like something that was trained into the black women or just even black people in general is to be the best at what you do, right? And then when black women
Mhm.
got in the workforce, it was you have to work harder than everybody else cuz right? Um but then that trickles down into the relationship aspect as well because they don't know how to decipher the two. Men need to be needed. If we aren't needed, it will show. Yeah,
Right.
I would say like so my dad was like he would be like, "Okay, Jamie, I'm about to show you how to change your tire. But you only utilize this when there's nobody around. When you absolutely have to."